magic and mythology of the butterfly. Butterflies are insects of the order Lepidoptera, as are their more nocturnal cousins, moths, which one day I'll do another video on. Butterflies in some form or other have been around on the earth for a very long time. The earliest fossils date back around something like 56 million years. Currently there are around 150,000 species of butterfly all around the world. Butterflies are amazing and inspiring creatures, not just because of their dazzling colours, but also because of the huge transformation they go through in their lives. I'm going to admit here and now my favourite children's book was The Very Hungry Caterpillar, who after munching his way through all sorts finally becomes a beautiful butterfly, precisely because I was so enchanted by this transformation. Technically though, there are several transformations involved. The butterfly starts out as an egg, then the caterpillar or larva hatches from the egg. The caterpillar eats and grows, then hands itself upside down and starts to form its pupa or chrysalis, inside which it undergoes a complete transformation before finally emerging as a butterfly, which flies off to lay its own eggs to start the cycle again. This is why the butterfly is perceived as a creature of life, death and rebirth, and a keeper of the knowledge of the mysteries of the cycle of life. Today the butterfly is a guide for many spiritual people as they go through the various stages of life, such as puberty, going to college or university, starting a new job, settling down in a relationship, going through menopause, nearing the end of their life, or undergoing gender reassignment. The butterfly may also serve as a guide to the modern witch, druid or spiritual worker as they advance on their spiritual path, either privately if they're solitary or through the various formal stages of the more organised pagan paths, such as the degrees of Wicca. The butterfly shows us how to embrace these changes and transform into an ever more beautiful and amazing soul. It can also guide us through making big changes in our life, such as changing jobs, undertaking a new spiritual path, or moving halfway across the planet. If for any reason you need to start over or start afresh, allow the butterfly to guide you. Throughout the world, the butterfly symbolises the soul. In ancient Greece, the word for butterfly was Psyche, which was also the name of their butterfly-winged goddess of the soul. There was an ancient Roman belief that, at death, the human soul flew out of the person's physical form in the shape of a butterfly. There was a similar idea in Japan. If a butterfly was seen near a person who had recently died, or by a relative of the deceased, it was considered a very good sign that they were perhaps saying their final farewell before flying off to the afterlife. Other tales claim that those who cannot for any reason enter heaven or hell, such as children who died before they were baptized, became butterflies. In Aztec mythology, there is a skeletal butterfly and moth goddess who is associated with death called Itzpapotl, or obsidian butterfly. She ruled over a kind of paradise land of the dead, inhabited by the souls of dead children, and where human souls were created. The idea of the soul as a butterfly wasn't limited to the dead. It was also thought that the human soul could leave the body in the form of a butterfly when we sleep to go wandering. According to some indigenous tribes of the Americas, they believe that butterflies can cause us to fall asleep and dream. We can call then on the butterfly if we're having trouble sleeping and to bring us sweet or prophetic dreams. Butterfly patterned materials were often used by witches to make sleep sachets or for herbal sleep pillows. If you journey in your dreams or magical work, then you may find yourself accompanied by a butterfly aloe, or even becoming a butterfly yourself as you travel. To dream of a butterfly portends great change coming to your life, but fear not, for the butterfly will guide you through it. Butterflies were omens. To see a butterfly at night was an omen of death. To see a butterfly in daylight, though, is considered lucky. Seeing 3 together was an omen of death, and to see large numbers of butterflies was an omen of disaster. In the Philippines, a black butterfly lingering around the house predicts a death in the family. Today there exists the butterfly effect of weather and climate prediction. I'm sure you've all heard the quote from the meteorologist Edward Lorenz. If a butterfly flutters its wings in Brazil, could it cause a tornado in Texas? Butterflies are intricately connected to the fae. Fairies are often depicted as having the wings of a butterfly, and in Celtic stories, fairies are said to use butterflies as their steed. Working with butterflies can lead us to working with the fae, or to be part of your fairy practice. In exchange for working with the butterfly, there is much that we can do to help them. Butterflies are in decline around much of the globe because their habitat has been lost. Today, butterflies and other pollinators are becoming increasingly reliant on the nectar from the flowers of our gardens. So if you want to help the butterflies, you may like to plant some nectar-rich flowers such as buddleia, salvia, cornflower, lavender or yellow. That way you will also get to enjoy the butterflies flying around your garden come summer and forge a more harmonious and reciprocal relationship with the butterfly and with the fae. For more information, please check out the Butterfly Conservation's website, link below. The lessons of the butterfly are to become more soulful and spiritual, to embrace change, to lighten up, to tread lightly, to bring more colour and joy into our lives, and the importance of a good night's sleep. The butterfly is a creature of the element of air and of the season of summer, especially around the time of Lunasa. Their ruling planet is the sun, as is the moon for moths. Its gemstone is fluorite because it, like butterflies themselves, comes in such a wide variety of colours. Do butterflies speak to your soul? Which is your favourite butterfly? Let us know in the comments below. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video.